I'm Dr. Chuck Silcox of AMGUARD Environmental Technologies. Thank you for taking the time to view this video that will present a brief overview of using Basamid G to control Bermudagrass when regrassing a golf course. Joining me today is Dr. Fred Yelverton of North Carolina State University. Dr. Yelverton has conducted extensive research with Basamid and has helped many superintendents use the product successfully. AMGUARD began marketing Basamid in 2014. This was shortly after its active ingredient had undergone registration review by the EPA. That review resulted in significant changes to the Basamid label, not the least of which concerned application rate reductions. We initiated a research program at that time to identify the methods that should be used to achieve excellent control with Basamid. 2 university researchers conducted most of the field research. Dr. Trey Rogers of Michigan State University focused primarily on annual bluegrass, and Dr. Yelverton focused primarily on Bermudagrass. Fred is going to give us a quick overview of his thoughts on using Basamid to control Bermudagrass.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about using Basamid to kill Bermudagrass. In the last, 5-7 years, we've done a lot of work using Basamid as a renovation for Bermudagrass, and the good news is that we can use Basamid, and it's every bit as good as methyl bromide ever was. So we feel pretty good about that. There's a couple ways you can use it. You can use herbicide pre-treatment with Roundup and Fusilade and not tarp it, or you can use a tarp. Tarp it's always advantageous to use a tarp in terms of control. We have figured out some ways that we get good control without using a tarp. But if you want to use a tarp, it's absolutely fine, and you'll get excellent control doing that. So I still think it's a good idea to pre-treat with Roundup and Fusilade, the Bermuda, and let it sit for about 7 days. And then if you want to drop the Basamid in then and tarp it, and leave the tarp on for a while, I think that's a great way to get really good Bermudagrass control. And quite frankly, that's going to give you control every bit as good as methyl bromide ever was.
Thank you, Fred. Now, it wouldn't seem right if we didn't include at least one data slide in this video. This data shows 2 treatments that were included in one of the first trials that Fred conducted with Basamid. And we use it to demonstrate the value of using Basamid when regrassing a golf course. The treatment on the left represents a fairway application of Basamid at 525 pounds per acre using mechanical incorporation. The Basamid application was made 1 week after an application of glyphosate and fluazepop. The treatment on the right consists of 3 applications of glyphosate plus fluazepop made at monthly intervals. As you can see, both treatments provided excellent Bermudagrass control. In terms of cost efficacy, the first 2 pairs of orange boxes show that Basamid treatment is much more expensive. But when you factor in golf revenue per day and the fact that play can resume much sooner when using Basamid, Basamid wins going away. You can calculate your potential savings with Basamid at amguardtech.com/product/Basamid. Thank you to Dr. Yelverton for joining us today. Additional resources are available from AMGUARD Customer Service, and of course, Fred and I are always available to answer your questions about Basamid.